Idaho lawmakers have had their eyes on programs promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI.
So now the state's Board of Education is looking at possibly doing away with DEI at every public university. KREM 2's Shannon Mowdy is here to explain tonight. Shannon?
Through legislation, we have seen the targeting of DEI within Idaho's higher education system, and now the state's Board of Education is looking into a resolution that could do away with DEI offices and programs entirely. Inside a Boise boardroom,
we have those hard conversations.
Idaho's education leaders are taking a hard look at a new course of action. Changes could be on the way for the state's public colleges and universities, eradicating programs for diversity, equity, and inclusion.
This is not about removing support where people need it, but organizing it such that all students have access to all. It's really an inclusionary point of view.
The Board of Education is considering adopting this resolution, which states institutions shall ensure no central office, policy, procedure, or initiative is dedicated to DEI. That could close DEI offices and centers at 4 universities, including the University of Idaho.
Word equity, diversity, and inclusion, I feel like people think, do you need to be diverse just to be a part of these organizations? I look at these offices more as equalizers.
Students and alum like Ismael Mendoza, who spoke to our sister station KTVB early this year, 100%. Say DEI programs aren't about excluding other students, but the perception of exclusion or segregation,
in other words, diversifying and segregating groups,
has prompted lawmakers like Senator Scott Herndon to propose legislation barring such initiatives in higher ed.
So that's not how you get to equal treatment. The way you get to equal treatment is basically have a level playing field.
As of last month, a legislative task force is looking into DEI within Idaho's colleges. University of Idaho student Andrea Morales says she would have been lost without it.
These programs not only cultivated a sense of belonging for me at the university in a place where I feel like I see very little representation.
At least one board member worries the language may mean unintended cuts.
So what I'd hate to see here is that this language is interpreted in a way where we get rid of stuff that really makes it different for students. So what I would ask is that we really vet this language with our presidents and ask them, all right, if this is the language, what changes on your campus?
Even though no action's been taken, Idaho State University is already restructuring its diversity and gender resource centers, now considered student support services, called the Office of Equal Opportunity and Title IX. Again, there has been no decision or action on this resolution yet, but it will also have to go through a committee before coming to the Education Board for a final vote. Shannon Mowdy, KREM 2 News.